Hi, I'm Jack, and in just a minute, I'll be sharing the crazy and embarrassing story how listening to what the experts say about the keto diet left me 57 pounds overweight. But as embarrassing as it was, led me to stumble on a strange evolutionary loophole, something that helped me lose almost 60 pounds of ugly, dangerous belly fat while only dieting 4 hours a day. I'll explain how it all works in just a minute. But first, if you're wondering, could this really be me in this picture? I'll tell you the same thing I tell everyone else who says they can't believe I lost 57 pounds of unsightly, health-destroying belly fat in less than 2 months. Nothing worked until I stumbled on the evolutionary fat-burning loophole I'm going to tell you about in just a moment. You see, during our caveman days, there wasn't always a lot of food. So our bodies evolved a metabolic process most folks never use anymore. It's a kind of switch that allows your body to dig deep into stored fat for energy. And there's a specific window of about 4 hours a day when you can trick your body into making the switch and burning off layers and layers of belly fat. But my real breakthrough came when I figured out how to accelerate this fat-burning window using what I call the metabolic slingshot technique. I'll share it with you in the next 3 minutes, and I promise it works for anyone regardless of whether you have 10, 20, or 30 pounds or more to lose. Like my friend Lisa, who lost 43 pounds after struggling for 3 years to get rid of her baby weight, yet got back into bikini shape in less than 3 months while eating all her favorite foods every day. Strangely enough, the answer isn't counting calories. It's not cutting sugar or carbs or exercising more or anything else you're thinking of. Instead, it involves eating more tasty high-carb foods. It's actually called the metabolic slingshot for a reason, because eating the right carbs at the right time literally shoots fat burning into overdrive. Now, if this sounds completely amazing or even too good to be true, I'll show you the proof in just a minute. It has to do with a tiny molecule called T3, responsible for the metabolic slingshot effect. And I'm going to show you the research I stumbled on from places like Yale University, the journal Cell Metabolism, and the American College of Nutrition that led me to discover what I'm about to teach you in just a moment. So make sure you watch till the end. Hi, my name is Jack Steer. I'm not a doctor or a scientist or anything like that. I'm just a regular person who is tired of getting fatter and fatter no matter how well I ate. Tired of my stomach and love handles flopping over the top of my pants. And tired of constantly tugging at my shirt, trying to hide how fat I was getting. But the real nightmare didn't start until I decided to start dieting, as you'll see in a sec. Because before I knew it, I'd tried paleo, the Mediterranean diet, low carb, South Beach, and even a few awful weeks on the keto diet. Nothing worked, and I just kept gaining a bit of weight every week. But it all came to a head one morning when I stepped on the scale and saw that I'd gained another 7 pounds and I was almost 60 pounds overweight. My stomach dropped and I thought I was going to be sick. I felt so disgusting and empty inside that in utter desperation, I thought to myself, screw it. And I quit my diet right then and there. It was right before lunch, about 11:45 a.m. as I remember. I stumbled into the kitchen in a daze and just started pulling stuff out of the fridge. By the time I was done, I'd eaten 3 grilled cheese sandwiches, a whole box of Kraft Dinner, and a bag of those little 2-bite brownies. I felt kinda gross after, but also so satisfied. Weird thing is though, the next morning, I made myself step on the scale, and I was shocked to see the scale actually dropped weight, like for the first time in weeks. I was like, what the heck? When I eat salads, dry chicken breasts, and broccoli, I get fatter, but when I stuff my face with tons of delicious high-carb treats, I lose weight? I was shocked and I wondered, was it just a fluke? So I went back and wrote down everything I ate the day before and exactly when I ate it. Then I reproduced it the next day and I got the same results. Before long, I started to see the pattern. I studied my notes for days, looking at every little detail about what I was eating and when, and I started to realize that I was only really dieting about 4 hours a day, which is when I dove into the deep end, teaching myself to study every medical journal and research paper so I could look for clues, searching for the strange link between dieting, high-carb foods, and my accelerated weight loss. I was shocked by what I found. Because strangely enough, the answer was to simply ignore the #1 piece of advice people give you about losing weight that is dead wrong. Listen, the experts who tell you to go low carb, low calorie, or keto, they do get one thing right. Because these strict diets are pushing your body into something called ketosis. It's where the keto diet gets its name. And it's the fastest way for the body to burn away belly fat because it flips a switch in your fat cells that lets you directly burn stored fat for energy. Think of it like this. The power goes out and your house switches to a gas generator. The gas that powers the generator is like your stored body fat. Ketosis burns up your stored body fat just like a generator burns gas. But here's the issue with most people on normal diets. They tell you to cut all your carbs or lower your calories to almost nothing. Yet the super low carbs and calories actually destroys your T3 levels. Why is this a problem? Well, T3 is a hormone produced by your thyroid that controls your metabolism. In other words, most people, when they go on low carb or low calorie diets, after just a few days, T3 tanks and their metabolism grinds to a halt and they burn very little fat. In fact, when researchers studied 120 patients who were put on a keto diet to treat epilepsy, they found the subject's levels of critical fat-burning T3 hormone was obliterated. Meanwhile, another study published in the prestigious Journal of the American College of Nutrition said the same thing. Low-carb dieting kills T3 levels after just a few days on the diet. It's the reason why eating lots of yummy carbs in the way I'm about to show you is essential to burning fat. Because when your T3 is low, it kills your metabolism and makes it near impossible to lose weight. It's why folks drop a lot of weight when they start low carb or low calorie dieting, but then the weight loss quickly stalls and they usually end up gaining back more weight than they lost in the first place. Not only that, research shows it's also bad for long-term heart health. Scientists from the European Society of Cardiology declared low carbohydrate diets are unsafe and should be avoided. By now, I think you can see why trying to lose weight with normal dieting is not the way to go. However, there's a way to still get all the fat-burning ketosis benefits of normal dieting while avoiding all the downsides. You see, after my crazy discovery that eating tons of tasty carbs actually made me lose weight, I stumbled on research from Yale University that proved my crazy theory was actually 100% true. The scientists were doing keto research on mice because their metabolism is so much like ours. And they found that in the short term, ketosis did a great job of tricking the body into burning fat. But after just a few short days, the mice switched from fat burning mode to fat storing mode, which means short periods of ketosis, lasting no more than a few days, are the fastest way to burn fat. Yet I took it one step further because I figured out there's no need to go for more than 4 hours without carbs when you use my metabolic slingshot technique. In fact, eating carbs daily in the precise way I'll show you actually accelerates fat burning even more. Here's how it works. When you flood your body with tasty carbs at specific times of day, your body releases a surge of a hormone called insulin. These bursts of insulin are critical for converting the useless T4 thyroid hormone into the active fat-burning T3 hormone. And by flooding your body with T3, you slingshot your metabolism into overdrive, setting yourself up for massive weight loss during your next 4-hour fat-burning window. It's why I call my method half-day approved, because you really only diet for about 4 hours a day, and then anything you want to eat for the rest of the day is 100% half-day approved. You see, your most powerful weight loss window happens in the first 4 hours after you wake up in the morning. I found an article in Harvard Health Publishing that explained how we all wake up every morning in ketosis. Because once your body uses up all its carbs during the night, it makes the switch to ketosis for energy, which means when you wake up in the morning, you are primed for massive fat burning. So I double down on that, and I make the first 4 hours of my day the diet part. And the other half of the day, I just eat whatever I want because everything I could want to eat is half-day approved, especially the strategic carbs that prime my metabolic slingshot for the next morning. Plus, I figured out that using a few key super nutrients first thing in the morning accelerates ketosis even more. Some of the most powerful are turmeric, ginger, and cinnamon. I like to brew those along with a few other secret ingredients into a tea that I drink within 30 minutes of waking up, because it sets up my body to lose as much weight as possible during the 4-hour fat-burning window. Listen, despite what the experts would like you to believe, the simple truth is you wake up every single morning in ketosis. It's just undeniable basic biology, which means simply adding some easy to find super nutrients to your morning routine and eating the right carbs at the right times later in the day allows you to quit your diet every day at noon while getting results twice as fast as full-time dieters. It's what allowed me to quickly lose 57 pounds, going from this tired and sluggish version of myself to this fully energized and happy me. But that was just the beginning. Honestly, I had no plans to share this secret with anyone else. I just wanted to finally lose the weight and get my self-esteem back. But when friends and family saw my transformation, it was impossible to keep it secret. My friend Lisa was the first one to beg to try it out. She's a proud mom from Texas who struggled for 3 years to lose the baby weight after having kids. When she came to visit and saw how fast I lost all the weight, she asked, "What the heck have you been doing?" So I wrote everything down for her, all my notes and experiments and things I tried. Lisa texted me back a week later, and I had to read the text 3 times to make sure it wasn't a mistake. "Jack, this is crazy," she said. "I'm already down 6 pounds, and the only exercise I've done is get up to go to the fridge. Thank you so much." And before I knew it, she texted me again with these pics to tell me she'd lost 43 pounds, going from this to this to this. Next, my sister-in-law got on the bandwagon. She's been heavy since college, and she thought that's just the way she was supposed to be. But 3 weeks after trying my crazy new methods, she was fitting back into her jeans from high school. And from there, things just got out of control. I achieved a weird hero status locally. Friends, family, people from 19 to 79 started to use my new method. And again, they raved about the results. Finally, Lisa and my wife and a bunch of our friends ganged up on me and told me I had to share this incredible secret with the world. So I spent months taking all of my scribbled notes and theories and ideas and turning it all into one simple, easy to follow manual. A manual I ended up calling Half Day Approved because there's really not a single thing that's not on the list of approved foods. Meaning you get to eat tons of yummy carbs and all your favorite foods while only dieting just 4 hours a day. And now, after months and months of work, draft after draft of the program, hours and hours spent researching and creating and testing and revising as I received feedback from hundreds of ecstatic testers who couldn't believe the results they were getting. Well, here we are, ready for you to reap the rewards of all that labor without even one smidgen of the work. Here we are, ready for you to finally get the flat belly and slim body you've been dreaming of and which you deserve without ever dieting more than 4 hours a day and without giving up any of the foods you love. Plus, along with the half-day approved manual, I also give you immediate access to my secret morning superfood fat-burning formula. This is the exact combination of spices and herbs that allows you to lose even more weight during the 4-hour fat-burning window each morning. I just brew them all into a simple tea, and I'll show you how. And you know what? Honestly, just giving you the tea recipe alone would probably be enough to change your life forever. Yet, when combined with the metabolic slingshot technique, there's simply no faster way to flatten your belly and get the scale moving down week after week after week. Now, even though most folks tell me it's worth any price to experience what it's like to lose weight so quickly and to finally feel happy and smile so wide, it makes your cheeks hurt every time you look in the mirror, or run a hand along your belly because it's so flat and strong and tight, all without ever dieting for more than 4 hours a day, I know sometimes it can be hard to invest in yourself, to put yourself first, and give yourself what you really want and what you need. So here's what I'm going to do. Because you've watched this video and given me some of your precious time, I'm not gonna ask you to invest the regular price of $97 for the complete half-day approved system. I'm not even gonna ask you to pay half that, even though I know you'll agree at that price, it would be a steal. No, for you and for now, I'm going to do something a little bit crazy. For as long as this video is up, and not a moment longer, I'm going to set your price for the half-day approved system at just one single payment of $37. Simply click the button below this video right now, and you'll get the complete half-day approved system, plus a few surprises I haven't even told you about yet, all for the severely discounted price of just $37. That's the good news. The bad news is to lock in your discount, you have to act right now. Why? Well, because I'm actually in a bit of a fight with my amazing and extremely headstrong wife right now. After seeing firsthand how Half Day Approved changed my life and the lives of dozens and then hundreds of our friends, neighbors, relatives, and folks who have invested in the program, she tells me that I'm being a bleeding heart by setting the price so low, and that $37 is just way too cheap. That even though the program is tested and proven and powerful, nobody's going to believe that you can get Saks Fifth Avenue results at Walmart prices. And that if I really want to help all the folks struggling like I was, that I may need to raise or even double the price. Listen, if you're still seeing this video, it means we're still testing to find out if we can make the numbers work with your incredible discount. But please, if you come back in a few hours or tomorrow and the price is higher, maybe much higher, please don't write in begging. If you pass up your one chance to lock in your discount now, there's simply nothing I can do for you. Oh, and just to take away every excuse your brain can come up with to not do this for yourself, I'm going to back up everything I've said with a frankly incredible 100% money back guarantee. Here's how it works. Just sign up for Half Day Approved right now. Use the material. It's so easy to use and as close to done for you as humanly possible. See for yourself how easy getting a taut, firm, flat belly and watching the pounds fall off your body can actually be. If you don't think Half Day Approved is worth at least double what you're paying today, just contact my customer service anytime in the next 60 days and you'll get every dime back as fast as we can. Now, if you're not convinced yet, if there's still a little voice in the back of your head that isn't quite sure, let me do one more thing to make this the easiest choice of your life. And to make sure you don't let fear of regret keep you from taking advantage of this wonderful offer. See, I want you to feel deep down in your heart and deep in your soul that you're getting an incredible deal that you can be proud of. Heck, I want you to feel like you put one over on me by doing what I know you want to do so badly and taking advantage of the Half Day Approved system today. That's why I've got 3 very special presents for you just for saying maybe to Half Day Approved right now. First, I'll give you my VIP email coaching absolutely free. This is the free gift I'm most excited about. I'm giving you free access to daily coaching emails that provide the inside track on all the health and weight loss info that's not available anywhere else. In fact, I even teamed up with world-renowned health researcher Brad Pilon just to make doubly sure the tips and tricks you get in these emails are as cutting edge as possible. Brad helps me find and interpret the latest research papers and turn them into advice that helps regular folks like you and me reach our goals faster and easier. My clients are paying $27 a month to get this exclusive email coaching, but today it's available totally free for 15 days just to get you off to the fastest start possible. Next, I'm giving you 7 days of my personal notes and nutrition logs. This is an inside peek into everything I ate for 7 days, giving you a real-life example of how to optimize Half Day Approved. See, I walk the talk. I live the Half Day Approved lifestyle every day, and I want to give you a peek into my daily meals and routine, including pics of all my meals. You don't have to eat like I do though. That's the beauty of the Half Day method. Just take the guidelines and then make them your own. And finally, you're also going to get the Half Day Approved Fast Track Manual absolutely free. Warning, I don't recommend this for everyone. It's not something I would recommend using for more than a couple weeks at a time because of how fast it will make you lose weight. However, I know that sometimes you just need to lose weight as quickly as possible. Maybe it's for a last-minute vacation, a wedding, or some other special occasion. And since I know folks are going to do it anyway, I want to provide a plan that allows you to lose as much weight as possible in a short amount of time in the safest way possible, and without any risk of rebound weight gain when you transition back to the regular Half Day Approved lifestyle plan. So let's add all this up, just so you can see for yourself what a great deal you're actually getting today during this presentation only. With your special discount, you'll get the complete Half Day Approved program for just $37. We already agreed that Half Day Approved is worth at least $97 all by itself. So that's already a pretty great deal. But then, at no additional charge, you're also getting my VIP email coaching service, 7 days of my personal notes and nutrition logs, and the Half Day Approved Fast Track Manual, which I don't even sell to the public because of how powerful it is and how quickly it forces your body to shed fat. You know, each of these should probably sell for $97 or more all by themselves. Yet all you have to do to claim everything for just $37 is click the big button right below this video right now. Then fill in your details on the next page, and you'll have complete access to the entire program and all the bonuses in just 2 short minutes from now. Just click the button below this video right now, pay your severely discounted price, go through the program, learn the secrets of transforming your body in shockingly little time without starving yourself while only dieting 4 hours a day and doing no more exercise than you want to. Experience what it's like to be in control of your body and in control of your life. If you're anything like the thousands of other folks who have used the program, you're going to be amazed by the change in your life and the change in you once you learn this. How everyone you meet just looks at you differently, amazed at the power and grace of your body. If you're like most of our customers, you're going to have a hard time wiping that goofy smile off your face, or keeping that joyous sparkle out of your eyes, or keeping your mouth shut when your friends and family ask to know the secret that created such a change in you seemingly overnight. Okay, it's time to take action. You might not know it, at least not consciously, but you're at an important crossroads in your life right now. And you really just have 2 very different options, leading to 2 very different lives. One, a lifetime of energy and hope and passion for life, where you love your body and are amazed every time you look in the mirror. The other, well, the other is just a continuation of the life you have right now. So listen closely as I tell you what your 2 options are, so you can make the right choice for you. Option 1 is to leave this page without signing up for the program. I think you already know what'll happen if you do this because you've felt it so many times before. That feeling of hopelessness, of being trapped in your body, of feeling yourself getting heavier and more exhausted, and more fed up every single day, wondering why it's so hard for you to get in shape and stay in shape, or feeling guilty because you aren't spending hours and hours at the gym every week, pedaling as fast as you can, but not getting anywhere at all. I know you don't want that. I know you're sick of seeing your ugly belly fat staring at you every time you look in the mirror, or pretending it doesn't bother you and that you're okay with the body you have right now, of yearning to know what it's like to have power and control and energy like you did when you were a kid. Which is why I want you to take a second here and seriously consider taking road number 2. In a lot of ways, it's the easier road because all it takes on your part is deciding you love yourself enough to say yes right now. Simply click the button below this video. Enter your payment information right now before life gets in the way and claim your spot in the half-day approved program. Get every single thing we've talked about in this video and quite a few surprises I haven't even mentioned, but I can't wait for you to see. Learn the simple, tested method that melted away 57 pounds of ugly, unhealthy fat from my belly when nothing else worked. Learn the secret to a flat belly and a fit, healthy body that has been kept from you for so long. Remember, with your 60-day guarantee, you're risking absolutely nothing. In fact, all the risk is completely on me where it belongs. I firmly believe if you don't get every result I've promised in this video, I simply don't deserve a dime of your hard-earned money. And with your special discount, you're getting half off the already ridiculously low one-time price of the program. Before we go, just imagine for a moment. Imagine yourself rolling out of bed, feeling light and strong for the first time in your life. Imagine seeing a bright, beautiful smile on your face when you look in the mirror and realize how powerful and beautiful your body has become. Imagine picking out clothes that show off your body instead of hiding your belly like something to be ashamed of. And then just click the button below. Let me take the weight. Let me show you the truth. Let me help you finally have the body and the life you want so much. I personally promise you'll be very happy you did. Again, I'm Jack Steer, and I'm incredibly excited for you to experience what happens when you apply half-day approved to your life. I can't wait to hear about your success. Thank you for your time. Simply click the button below now.